Hey there, YouTube fans. How you going, man? All right, you saw by the title, the weight is melting off me. What are we going to do? It's fantastic. I'm glad. So here's my theory as to why my weight is melting off here in Italy. Now, it wasn't melting off so good in Australia. And let's go through some of the reasons I think why it's melting off here in Italy. Okay, number one, walking. I have to walk here if I want to buy anything. If I want to get some bread, if I want to get some fruit and vegetables, if I want to buy something, from the Chinese store or whatever, I have to walk. There's no choice. By the way, it's raining. That's why you hear that pitter patter on the roof. So I would walk. I would estimate between 1 and 3 kilometers a day. I mean, that's pretty much every day as well. I think that's one of the big secrets as to why I'm losing weight. Number two, in Italy, it's all fresh food. I'm still in this habit of buying a lot of food because I feel more comfortable if I have a lot of food in my cupboards and on my table or whatever. But unfortunately, it goes off fast here, and it's just all fresh. That's why. I mean, especially the meats and things like that. If you don't use them within a few days, they will go off and you've wasted your money. And it's not cheap here to live in Italy. That's a whole nother story. I did a few videos on what it costs to live here. I may actually be eating less. Not that I want to. Like, I'm eating whatever I want. If I want a piece of cake or I want a cappuccino, I go and get one, and that's it. Every now and then. If I want anything, if I want a bottle of Coke or something, I have it. I'm not dieting. I'm not depriving myself. That's really weird. I'm not dieting. I'm not consciously dieting. I will go into what I eat, though, soon. Now, a very big one here is also, I've got a little list, less takeaway food or takeout food. Less Hungry Jacks every day, less KFC, because all those things were convenient. They were close to me. I didn't have to do plates. I was eating quite a bit of that several times a week. Yes, I know it's not good. Don't beat me up. I'm just being honest. You have takeaway too or takeout too. Fish and chips, things like that. I was eating that on a regular basis in Australia, and obviously that's a factor here too. Now, if I wanted some takeaway, as I mentioned before in other videos, it would cost me $40, $35 to $40 for Hungry Jacks. So, which is Burger King, right? So it's not something I do all the time, maybe once a month now, or once every couple of weeks. Another big one is better blood sugars, better blood sugar control. Yesterday I took a whole Jardiance tablet. Jardiance is for diabetes, and it absolutely made a difference. I have a slight headache. I'm not sure exactly what that is. It could be from other meds I'm taking, or a supplement like inositol. But it's bearable, so I'm going to just leave it alone and continue what I'm doing, because I woke up and it was like 8.4 or something, and I haven't seen those blood sugars for quite some time, so it's pretty good at the moment. Well, for me, it needs to come down more, but definitely blood sugar control is one of those factors. And talking about weight, I'm really happy to say that now, I was a bodybuilder. I'm very tall. My weight this morning is 139.4. 139.4 kilograms. I'm not sure what that is in pounds yet. You'll do the maths for me and put it in the comments, okay? I would guess that it's about 300 pounds. Now, I haven't been that weight since I had gastric sleeve surgery, which is years, probably 3 or 4 years ago. That, for me, that's unbelievable. And I just bought new clothes and they're already too big, and I would rather keep buying clothes and lose weight than keep to the same clothes, if you know what I mean. All right, the other thing is, I came at a good time of year here in Italy, even though it's raining, but it's cold. cold helps you burn more calories when it's cold, right? So that's another thing, like the thermogenesis or whatever it is. I'm probably burning more calories because it's cold and I'm not so swollen up. You know, it's good for my body with all the inflammation I have to be in the cold, I would think, because I drop so much weight so fast. It's so encouraging. I'm blown away. In fact, that was actually one of the reasons why I came to Italy. Every time I come to Italy, every single time, I think without exception, I lose weight for whatever reason it is. The way they eat, the food they have, the moving around, whatever it is, I lose weight. That's one of the reasons why I'm here. Now, how am I eating? All right, so this is probably a typical day for me. So for breakfast, I would have Nestle Fitness, which is like a Special K, very similar to Special K, just a cereal. And I always add protein powder, almost a scoop of protein powder, whey protein concentrate, but I want isolate. Whey protein isolate has less lactose, but I take a lactose tablet or galactase tablet with it so that I don't have stomach problems. I'll have 1, 2, 3 bowls of that, or half bowls, little soccer ball bowl I have, with even a little bit of sugar, and then a coffee with cream. Now, if I'm still hungry, I might have a banana. And then I may have to actually eat again at, say that was 7 o'clock, I may have to eat again at 10. I seem to need sometimes 2 breakfasts. Now, apparently it's a blood sugar issue, or it could be just not getting enough calories because I'm still a very big guy. Okay, so for lunch I'll go for a walk, right? And then go and buy, I think it's about 400 meters away, each way. I have to buy bread rolls, beautiful and fresh, but they're white, so they spike my blood sugar to no end, with salami or ham, cheese, tomato, like a nice, just generally one bread roll panino, all right, one sandwich. Then by the time it's 4 o'clock, I'll be hungry. I'll have a yogurt, fruit, or some potato chips or some popcorn, just a little snack and drink at 4 o'clock because I'm hungry. Then for dinner, I normally have some kind of protein, so like a pork chop or some Italian sausages, which are pork again, or chicken cutlet or turkey cutlet, and salad and vegetables. Sometimes I have red meat. It's a bit harder to find here and more expensive. It's about $35 Australian a kilo, so for a good quality meat. So I have that every now and then. And then at night I'll have some diet drinks without caffeine. Generally, sometimes I'll have fresh squeezed orange juice, which would be for dinner or for lunch. I'd have it on top of everything else, so not just on an empty stomach, or else it's going to spike your blood sugars to no end. That's basically it. There's some secret, or the whole combined thing together, that I've lost now, being in Italy, 6.5 kilos. 6.5 kilograms, which is about 14 pounds roughly, would be my guess. 13, 14, it'd be more. It'd be about 14, 15 pounds in a couple of months. So that's doing pretty good. All right, I'll leave it there. What do you think? So please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm using my Rode, what do they call that? 5th generation NT1 or something. The big mic. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Teach us all out. God bless you. Ciao. Ciao, ciao. It's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring.